All right, tonight we have another beer that I'm a little bit worried about reviewing. It's Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Uh, I'm not a fan of fruit infused beers. I've probably had this before, and I know everyone that I talk to, I guess I'm friends or acquaintances with a lot of people that aren't into the fruit infused beers either. A lot of people saying, not good, not good, don't do it, don't do it. But you know what? I had a mix of six, and I decided to throw one of these in here just to get this review out of the way. It's a 5.3% ABV fruit beer. It's infused with Michigan cherries and honey. It says the crisp cereal note from malted wheat and subtle citrus flavor from noble hops introduced in 1995 as a seasonal, and it's gained popularity. So people like it. I mean, it wouldn't have been a mass-produced year-round beer if people didn't like this. So some people like this beer. Cherries added during the mash and during the finishing process as well. It's a 72 on Beer Advocate, which is okay actually. 26 on Rate Beer, which is on the lower end of things. Let's see if there's anything blurb-wise on here. It says a flavorful American wheat ale brewed using native ingredients. We use Michigan cherries for a tart fruit character, and a touch of honey for a slight sweetness that's combined with a crisp cereal note and noble hops for a bright and refreshing flavor. So there you have it. I'm going to open this up. I think the only time I've ever had this, if I remember correctly, and of course I've had so many beers over the last 12 years or however long it's been since I turned 21, that I don't even know what I had and what I hadn't. But I think I had this at probably a beer festival, just as a tasting thing, and I wasn't a big fan. But it's a cherry infused beer. And for those who are fruit beers, I try to kind of divorce myself of my own personal tastes and kind of think of what everyone or what people that enjoy this kind of style would like. It's kind of what I do with the saisons, which is not my style. And there are other styles too out there, but we'll see what happens with this one. Let's get the, as you can see, by the way, it's a very cloudy, kind of citrusy pour. Hazy, I guess is the word I should be looking for. I don't know if the haziness of this beer shows up. It should show up right there. As you can see, a little bit of about 3/4 of a head on Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. And as I mentioned, 5.3 ABV. This, under the bottle cap, it says 2004 Boston Gold Award winner. So I guess it won some Boston prize. So let's get the aroma now. Ooh. NyQuil. I'm smelling NyQuil. Maybe like NyQuil / Cherry Coke, but I'm just getting this is not a good sign, a very medicine-y kind of smell to this. Yeah, it smells like cherry NyQuil. Let's see what the taste is of cherry wheat. Starts off not that bad, but the NyQuil kind of scent goes up into the sinuses a little bit. Let's get the second taste here. There's something fakish. I know they use real Michigan cherries according to this, but there's something fakish about the taste, and I can't quite put my finger on it. As I mentioned, NyQuil-ish, cherry Coke-ish kind of, as far as the cherries go, but that could just be par for the course. It could just be what normal cherries would taste like in a beer. Again, never had a fruit-infused beer that I like personally. I'm going to say the cherries aren't quite as fresh tasting in this beer. Now, I don't have a born on date. I don't see what the born on date might be on here. So I can't tell you if it's old or if it's... oh, yeah, well, enjoyed by July of 2015, so this is well within the range of enjoyability. That said, I'm going to give Sam Adams Cherry Wheat, taking into consideration that there are cherry lovers out there that like fruit-infused beers and cherry-infused beers, I'm going to give this a 5.5 out of 10. Based on that, if it was my own personal preference, I'd give it a 2 or 3, but kind of divorcing myself of that, I would say 5.5, given that they could do better. The quality of cherries just don't seem well. Now, I'm not saying they're liars on their website or anything like that. There's just something not fresh tasting, not authentic tasting about these cherries. They taste like cherry NyQuil. I keep saying that, I understand. And just very, very fakey kind of cherry kind of taste in this. So 5.5 out of 10 for Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Thanks.